There's a moment in from season 4 that quietly destroys one of the biggest fan theories. And if you missed it, you're not alone, because for months people believed Randall was more important than he looked. Not just another survivor, but someone connected to the deeper rules of the town. Someone like Julie, a Storywalker. But now, that theory is officially dead, and what replaces it is honestly way more disturbing. Because once you understand why Randall isn't a Storywalker, you're forced to ask a much bigger question. Why is Julie the only one who is? And more importantly, was she ever meant to be? Section 1. Why everyone believed Randall was special. Let's rewind for a second, because this theory didn't come out of nowhere. Randall wasn't just another background character when he showed up in season 2. From the beginning, he felt off, aggressive, suspicious, constantly questioning reality. While everyone else was trying to survive, Randall was trying to explain the town. He believed it was a simulation, a controlled experiment, something designed. And here's the thing. In a show like From, characters who question reality are usually onto something. Then comes the turning point, the music box monster. Randall gets possessed along with Julie and Marielle. They all experience the same nightmare, the same psychological torture, the same connection to something deeper. And most importantly, they survive. That alone made them different. Section 2, the connection that built the theory. After season 2, fans started noticing patterns, not random ones, intentional parallels. Randall hears cicadas again in season 3. Julie senses something in the ruins. Both of them are drawn to the same place. Both were affected by the same entity. And then comes the biggest reveal. Julie is a Storywalker. She can travel through time, not freely, but to specific moments tied to the town's past. She can witness events, but she can't change them. Now think about it logically. If 3 people were possessed and one of them gains a supernatural ability, wouldn't it make sense that the others might too? That's where the Randall theory exploded. Fans believed Randall wasn't just connected, he was activated. Maybe he hadn't discovered his ability yet. Maybe his version of storywalking worked differently. Maybe the cicadas were a signal, but everything pointed to one idea. Randall was supposed to matter. Section 3, Season 4 destroys the theory. And then Season 4 arrives. And instead of a dramatic reveal, we get something much quieter, but way more final. After Jim's death, one of the most brutal emotional moments in the show, Julie becomes desperate. Not just sad, desperate. She wants to undo it. She wants to go back. So she returns to the ruins, the same place where her ability activates, the same place tied to the town's hidden structure. But this time, she does something different. She sends Randall in first. And this is the moment that changes everything, because what happens? Nothing. No collapse, no seizure, no time travel, no connection, just silence. Randall walks into the ruins, and the ruins don't respond to him at all. That single moment confirms it. Randall is not a Storywalker, not dormant, not hidden, not yet to be activated, just not. Section 4, why this is a bigger deal than it looks. At first, it might feel like a simple debunk. Okay, Randall isn't special in that way, move on, but that's not what this means, not even close. Because removing Randall from the equation does something important. It isolates Julie completely. Before, you could argue the music box monster changed them. It gave them abilities, it connected them. Now, that explanation falls apart, because if that were true, Randall should have reacted. Marielle might still be uncertain, but Randall, he's proof. Which leads to one unavoidable conclusion. Julie's power has nothing to do with the music box monster. And that's where things get interesting. Section 5, the real question, why Julie? So if it's not the possession, then what is it? Why Julie? Why her and only her? There are 2 major possibilities here, and both of them are unsettling. Theory 1. It's in her blood. Julie's ability might not be random. It might be inherited. Think about her mother, Tabitha. She's not a normal character, not even close. We've already learned that Tabitha has lived multiple lives in the town. She's been here before, again and again, different identities, different timelines, but always returning. That alone suggests something massive. The town doesn't just trap people, it recycles them. So what if Julie isn't just Tabitha's daughter? What if she's the next step? Instead of repeating the cycle, she can see it, move through it, understand it. That would make storywalking less like a curse and more like an evolution. But there's a catch. Ethan, her brother, doesn't have this ability. Victor, another child connected to the town's past, doesn't have it either. So why Julie? One possible answer: the town chooses selectively, and maybe it only gives this ability to someone who can be emotionally manipulated by it, which leads to the second, darker theory. Theory 2. This is torture, not a gift. What if Julie's ability isn't meant to help her? What if it's designed to break her? Think about what story walking actually does. It lets her go back, see the past, relive moments, but she can't change anything. So imagine this. You lose someone you love. Then you're given the ability to go back to the exact moment where you could save them. And you fail every time. That's not a power. That's psychological torture. And if the town is what we think it is, a place that feeds on fear, grief, and hopelessness, then this makes perfect sense. Julie isn't special because she can save people. She's special because she can be broken more effectively than anyone else. Section 6, where Randall fits now. So if Randall isn't a storywalker, then what is he? Because let's be honest, the show didn't build him up for nothing. Randall represents something different, not power, not destiny, but resistance. He was the first to question the system, the first to reject the illusion, the first to refuse to accept the town's rules. And even after everything, he still pushes back. While others are trying to understand the town, Randall is trying to fight it. And maybe that's the point. Julie is connected to the town. Randall opposes it. Two completely different roles. One is being pulled deeper into the system. The other is trying to tear it apart. Section 7, the bigger picture, what the show is really saying. When you step back, this isn't just about Randall or Julie or even the ruins. It's about control. The town doesn't give everyone the same experience. It assigns roles, carefully, intentionally. Some people suffer physically, some suffer psychologically, some are given hope just to have it taken away. And now we know. Julie's role is different from everyone else's. She's not just surviving the town, she's being used by it. So yeah, Randall not being a storywalker might seem like a small detail, but it changes everything. Because it tells us this isn't random, this isn't shared, this isn't fair. Julie wasn't chosen by accident, and whatever gave her that ability, it didn't do it to help her. It did it for a reason. And if season 4 is already revealing this much, then whatever comes next, it's not going to be about escaping the town. It's going to be about understanding why it exists in the first place. And that truth might be worse than anything we've seen so far. CTA. If you made it this far, drop a comment. Do you think Julie's power is a gift or a curse? And if Randall isn't special in the way we thought, then what role do you think he's really meant to play? Because something tells me his story is far from over.